First things first, let's talk about facts and works. Your boy mash no works. Talk about guns, we ain't on that work. Never. And to make shit worse, I got all 5, that's real blood first. He got zinged and he got burst. Next outcome getting put in.
Might check. Me unmute ends, blood. You know what I'm saying? Are you muted?
No, sorry, bro. I told you.
No. It's good, man. What's good, guys? Your boy Hugo the Savage. And ends back again. Another hangover show. 2 or 3 days after the last hangover show. But hey, the games are coming fast. Pause. And yeah, man, it's one of them ones, isn't it, bro? Can't complain. Love the football. You know what I mean? Bro, we're just gonna be here, chop it up. Not here for too long. Good time, not a long time. The question ends. Are you doing the preview straight after the center?
I've put it. Obviously, Cal said that he might be free around 2. I'll put it to 2. If he decides, once we're done here, we'll run it straight after. If not, I'll throw it again. If you're free 2, then I'll run it.
Yeah. 2. All right, bro. Big up everyone in the chat though. Hope everyone's good, man. Yeah, man. Nice, relaxed hangover still. I can't lie. Everything feels muddled up because Arsenal played on Tuesday, and the last Prem game before that was Sunday. It just feels like it's not stopped. So I only come when it comes to referee decisions and all that stuff. If you think of anything, let me know. I'll throw it in. Honestly, I can't think of anything. There's not much news out there because there's no news in between, obviously. So yeah, man, we're just gonna chop up the Prem results of the week so far, from Tuesday onwards, and then yeah, man, take some questions from the chat. First couple of comments first. Big up Purple Rain, big up Honesty. Yeah, honestly, we'll get to that later on because obviously End's going to do preview anyway, so there's no point really talking about the Liverpool. Probably focus on more the rest of the Premier League teams. How you feeling anyway, bro?
Good, man. Went out earlier to do some errands and that. Come back, chilling. Do you know what, bro? Slightly off a topic. I'm deciding I want to buy some earbuds, right? But I'm stuck between the Fit Pro for the Beats and the normal studio buds for Beats, right? I don't know which one. And I know, man. I might be stingy still. I don't like spending money as it is, bro. But I don't know what to buy. Honestly, one's down from, I think it's 130 down to 89, and the other one's down from 219 down to 130.
The studio ones are the ones that have gone cheaper, innit?
Both have gone cheaper, to be fair. So the studio ones dropped below 100 to 89, and then the Fit ones have dropped from 219 to 130.
Oh, see, I had the Power Beats Pro 2 for the gym, the one that wrap around your ear and that.
Yeah.
I sent them back, bro. Because they were like, the feel of them all, that was perfect, but they weren't noise cancelling enough for me. Like, I could still hear people in the gym, and it was at full power as well. So I changed them, man. But in the studio earbuds, yeah, they're cold still. I can't even lie, bro. So, I don't know. I know what you mean, though, man. It feels stingy in it because it's just earpods at the end of the day. Thingy sent me some from my other channel. I can't remember. It's like an Amazon brand, like Soundcore or something like that. They sent me 2 to test, and I just got to keep them as long as they did a review. And I use them now in the gym. And the only reason why I'm going to get new ones is because one of the bud things dropped off when I was in the gym, and I couldn't find it, bruv. And then it's like, bruv, trying to get new ones to fit your ear. But apart from that, they were like 50 quid, I think, and I think they're down a bit. I'll send you the link later on, but they're all right still.
Right in that man and that. Yeah, let's get it, man.
I was like, yo, who's coming in?
Hey, big up, boys. Big up, man. Yeah, Savage. Big up for that as well, man, because I use the Soundcore for the past 4 years now, man.
Good, isn't it?
Bro, I got one 3 years ago, bro.
Yeah, they're good, man.
They're dope, man.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Everyone's watched the games from the week. Let's chop up the roundup, man. Go on, Zabir, man. As you just walked in, man, where you want to start, bro? Talking the top teams in the league.
Oh, shit.
What game you want to start on?
We have to start with one of the top managers in Europe.
Your guy, innit? Come on.
Unai Emery. We have to talk about him.
Come on,
oh, man. Oh, nah. You know what's happening? There's no perception here. Just straight facts.
Straight facts.
Straight facts. We have to give this man his flowers, bro. I mean, away record can be worked on, as most managers, they have their little things they got to work on and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But we cannot overlook that man named Villa, fam. Can't overlook him this season.
Yeah, I mean, me and you've had quite a lot of conversations about Villa this season and towards the end of last season, Biri, when we're saying about Emery, and I feel like if everyone was happy to big up Spurs at the beginning of the season and say all these great things about them, you're gonna have to have the same energy for Villa, bro. Because when I watch them play football, even the games that when they haven't won, apart from to be honest, apart from the Liverpool game where they were poor, apart from that, bro, exciting football. They're very organized. They're probably the most balanced team when it comes to like if you've got like Liverpool will have you've got Virgil like 10 out of 10 centre back, but you might have someone who's an 8 out of 10 there. Villa just like 8 out of 10s all over the pitch, bro.
Evenly spread as well, man.
Yeah. But yeah, man, what do you two guys think? Because obviously they mashed up Man City on it, bro. And I know the result don't look like they mashed them up. They mashed them up, bro.
Bro, even Edison was working, and but Edison was working hard, yeah. And the atmosphere, I'm not gonna say it's Anfield-esque, but City couldn't cope, bro.
It was louder than Anfield in that game. I could hear them from my window, bro. The pussy holes.
I don't know if that's how close he was, bro. The place was rocking, man.
Yeah.
The way they was running up on City, a part of me wants them to fall off because they can't get any better than this, bro. Savage, let me tell you something. We've talked about it in the past. Other YouTubers talk about it, how City come in the game and they score a goal and the team fold. And when Liverpool is in the game, they on Liverpool for 90 minutes. Bro, they was on City for 90 plus minutes, bro. Liverpool is the only team that normally does that, bro. Everyone sit back, hit them on the counter. They were on them for 90 plus minutes. That is scary, bro.
I'm gonna let him speak in a minute. I'll just get this comment here because obviously they were playing the same time as Liverpool, innit? But obviously one game kicked off before and that, so I timed it so I can watch the second half or whatever. So the first half, I had the Liverpool game on my big screen and I just had it off to the side that game. So I weren't really paying too much attention to it, bro. I just listened to the commentators. They get into the second half and now I get to watch the whole second half and I'm just watching them murder Man City, bro. Every break, they miss quite a few chances. McGinn was missing chances he doesn't normally miss and stuff like that. And I'm watching like, I said to N straight, I was like, bruv, how the man made Guardiola look like the most average defender I've ever seen in this one game, bruv. Everyone's getting the ball taken off, and Foden looked like he was tired, bruv. Haaland was just stressed. And then I heard the commentator say, Man City's been much better in this half. I said, what? They were better in the first half, bruv. That means there was worse in the first half. That doesn't make any sense to me. I think the game finished with Man City having 2 shots.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out and just say, based on the second half that I saw, I mean this, bro. I've not seen no team play against Pep's Man City like this, not even Liverpool, bro. I swear, bro, you know, when we play them, we'll dominate for like big parts of the game. We'll think we're going to win 4-0 and the game will finish 4-3. And City's like, if there's 5 more minutes, we would have caught up with you, bro. You know what I mean? When we think back to the times we've mashed up City, in your head, it's 4-1. It didn't finish 4-1, bro. They got 2 goals back with minutes to spare. Bro, Villa were just smoking them, bro. Bailey twisted man up, and then they brought on Diaby and Ramsey with 20 minutes to go. I said, what kind of subs are this? They can do that.
Yeah. Listen, for the stats, man, obviously, you know, normally we talk about the game, include this. I feel like for this one, we have to include the stats on this one. So here's a couple of stats for you guys. Bro, 22 shots from Aston Villa, 2 shots for Man City, 7 on target, and then 2 on target for Man. So in theory, the scoreline should have finished 7-2 if you wanted to look at it that way. Even the passing weren't even far off, bro. Man City normally dominates at least 300-400 passes more. They're only 520 to 436 for Villa. Bro, even the passing accuracy for Villa was high, bro. Like, fouls were equal, yellow cards were equal. Man City was offside 5 times, so you know the defensive line was mad. And 0 corners and 6 corners for Villa, bro.
Yeah, we just got to be honest with ourselves. I know we're Liverpool fans and we always like to big up Liverpool and make it sound like, apart from Liverpool, no one ever does this. City. I've not seen nobody play against Pep's Man City, apart from Real Madrid in the Champions League, bro. But in the league, I've not seen. I'm like, bro, Man City all of a sudden in that particular game looked average, bro. They look average, bruv. Basically, what Neto did to them in that Wolves game, Villa did it to them all game with every player, bruv. Not to mention, Diaz and I had to make a few blocks, and McGinn missed that chance, and this guy missed that chance, and this guy should have scored. And then Bailey just decided to toy and send Guavadal that way. Then he sent it into the shop that way, but he came back with no change. And then he scored, bruv.
Are they Rodri FC, bro? That's the question, bro. Because context.
I feel like they were a Gundogan XC. I feel like they were a Gundogan XC because losing Gundogan and bringing in Kovacic, and they went and got the Nunes guy from Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Gundogan was bringing to him. Remember, without a 6 in some games and without De Bruyne in some games, or even without a 9 in some games, Gundogan will fill those 3 spots whenever needed. And I think that's what they're missed more than anything. It's not even about what they have now and who's underperforming. When you have a man like, and they're not on the same level, obviously. When you have a man like Milner that can drop in right back, in the DM or in the center midfield position and even left back, bro, you can't overlook these players. You might say, yo, you can't afford to have them in your squad anymore because you're going in a different direction. But what Gundogan was doing, bro, he was playing in the 9 and scoring. He was playing in the 10 and creating. He was playing in the midfield and dictating. So when you look at that man and go, he's getting up there a bit still. We got men like Rodri and that. Bro, when Pau Torres is looking like a solid player, bro, Pau Torres, bro, taking shots off in your box in that, bro. I've never seen this game going this way, bro. I'm like, draw. The way Villa run on these, man, bro, they had no answer, bro. No answer.
Bro, listen, I always have to bring stuff back up, man, because I feel like there's always this dismissal thing, bro. We're talking about individual seasons, and seasons go by. It's a new season. Everyone gets a fresh chance, and that. And every time I get to speak about Man City, man just make it sound like I'm dumb, bro. Like, oh yeah, but the City at the end of the day and whatever. I'm like, nah, but we have to talk about what we see. Otherwise, then we might as well not talk about football and just say City's going to win the league, bro, and just scrap everything else, bro. No other man, bro. Ten Hag can't go 3 draws and a loss, bro, and everyone's just going to let him get away with it and say nothing. No, everyone would be murdering Ten Hag if he had that form. Man, you ain't had that form this season, bro. That run of games, Man U's not had that where they've drawn 3 and lost 1, bro. Bournemouth haven't had that, bro, but Man City have, but everyone's just fine with it, bro, because, the Pep at the end of the day. Nah, bro, got to call it out, bro. And when I said to man, you lose Gundogan and you lose Mahrez, bruv, I'm just saying it, bruv, because not only is Gundogan a great player, not only is Mahrez a great player, bruv, they have their match winners, bruv. This Villa game, even being outplayed, if you saw Gundogan and Mahrez come on the pitch and De Bruyne is playing, they might still get a point or win the game, bruv, even if they played shit. Because De Bruyne has that one cross he does where no one can stop it, and it just goes to Haaland, bruv, and you can't do anything about it. Gundogan pops up wherever, bruv. Mahrez will whip one in the top corner out of no. Bruv, I'm happy, bruv.
I've never seen a top team play football and don't get a corner. What is it, Sunday League? We're not using a goal line no more. You know them pickup games where man's like 5 yards behind the goal in that, but man's like, keep playing. Bro, how is City not getting a corner in a football game, bro?
That's crazy, bro.
No. Go pull up the stats and find me that other game, because it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, bro.
I'm sure there is one I heard, but it might have been time ago.
What are you talking about? One of them 1949 stats?
No. More recent than that. But yeah, I remember, I don't know if we were involved in it and we just didn't give away a corner the whole game. It was one of those games, when they're like, set piece. It might be like a Burnley day when they played that long ball thing. And it was like set piece. And yeah, they didn't get no corners or nothing, bro. We just locked it off. But yeah, honestly, bro, from a defensive standpoint, Villa is on smoke, bro. Especially at home anyway. And the midfield was just on smoke. These men woke up and went, well, they haven't got De Bruyne, they haven't got Grealish, and they haven't got Doku. Let's run these men over still, bro. We ain't playing around, and we're at home. Yeah, energy level. I think the fans as well. When people say the fans don't matter, fans give a lot of help, man. These man, the fans were loud, you're right. And these man just had the extra lungs, bro. As soon as the fans were chanting extra lungs, man were just dishing out extra lungs. Like, do you want one? We're just running, bro. Closing down. Yeah, Man City wasn't ready for what happened, man.
Yeah, it's facts, man. When Villa's at home, they're one of the loudest group of fans. And they got bare fans as well. But I see them around the city, man. They're all walking around with their chest up and that, bruv. Pussy holes, bruv.
Before when a team is doing shit, you never see the shirts anywhere. Anywhere you go, there's never a shirt, bro, in sight. And then as soon as the team starts doing good,
the only thing I'll say about Villa is they're shameless anyway, bro. That's one team where they don't support their team based on whether they're winning or not.
Yeah, that's probably a London thing then, bro. Because
yeah.
Oh, I didn't used to see Tottenham shirts. I didn't even Arsenal shirts even went in the cupboards, bro.
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
man, did.
In the shopping market, like supermarkets with the shirt on. I'm like, bro, so you woke up and put your shirt. There's no games today, big man. What's going on? Yeah,
I told you, man, because I told you too about the woman in the gym and the geezer, bruv, and like when they lost, I can't remember who they lost to not long. Was it Bournemouth or someone like that, or Nottingham, or they drew something like that 2 weeks ago? And then they never said anything to me in the gym, bruv. Just tried to avoid me, and I'm like, bruv, I don't need to talk about Villa to you anyway. Let me just get more workout. Soon as the side win a few more games than that, man's on the lap pull down. Donny just showed me his phone, didn't say any words, you know. He just got his phone out, bruv. And I'm looking to the side. I'm like, oh, what? Took out my headphones. What, bro? He's like, oh, look at the league table. I said, bro, just go to your workout, bro. I said, you didn't say anything to me, bro. I said the whole time, bro, you've been avoiding me in the gym and that, bro. Liverpool's still winning the same time Villa's winning. Now you're trying to talk to me and that. Allow me, bro. But them man are right still in the chat, bro. Purple Rain's right, bro. Just need them to, go slap a pass on the weekend, then you can get back to losing Villa. That'll be very grateful, bro. But, another result, last night's result. Spurs doing Spursy stuff and that. Nice little West Ham win. 2-1.
It wasn't as bad. Like, I get it, bro, but Tottenham did play really well in the first half. Like, they were balling out. Did you see the stat, bro? They had like 90-something% ball possession.
That means you shit.
Listen, I understand, bro, but they did create some chances, man. But yeah, listen. Goalkeeper decided to do some madness near the end of the game to concede that last goal. Goalkeeper decided to do some madness near the end of the game. I don't know, man. Kudos is cold. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Why didn't we go and get him? I don't know. But yeah, he needs to leave West Ham, bro. And then Paqueta as well. These men need to leave West Ham still. Can't just have these men with these type of ballers. Bowen needs to leave.
I think Kudos stays there. And I think Paqueta doesn't. I don't think Paqueta makes out the season. But obviously, my guys, man. Bowen and Ward-Prowse, man. Bro. They're not the popular names.
They are Savage.
Yeah.
Their balance as well, between 7 and 7.5 right through. And when you're playing those men, bro, I know it's Spurs and they're gonna Spurs up the place. You have to keep your foot on them man's neck. If you allow them man to do any 4 consecutive passes, bro, you're done.
Yeah.
You're done, bro. Because they was playing really balanced football, man, and they dug in as well, man, and defend the thing. But I don't want to diss them because they came away with the win. I think it's more on Spurs and their lack of depth or whatever is going on with them right now. They don't have enough to get over a team like Villa. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but West Ham's team, Spurs' team's still better than West Ham's.
Well, yeah, they're better than them, bro. But that's what I'm saying, because you can be the better team. And if you're not on it, bro, a 7.5 team will run up on you. You know what I'm trying to say?
I think it might be balanced, bro. I don't think Spurs team is way better than them. I think it might be balanced.
Yeah. I think Villa team is more balanced, but Spurs have some individuals in there that can shift the tide. And the run they've been on, earlier in the season, I'm gonna chalk it down to, bro, they just don't have it in them for the season. I think they might have it in them for like a cup. And I think whatever the next cup they're in, which I think will be the FA Cup, I think they might just need to go and prioritize that, bro. To me, they're a better cup team than they are a league team to go 38 games.
They won one since 2008. Are you sure?
Well, listen. We're not going to bring up who knock them out. No, we're not going to bring them out. We're not going to bring up who knock them out.
Say cup, and they won once.
No, well, think about it. If they can go 10 games unbeaten, that's a cup for them, ain't it?
Yeah, so you need 7 wins in the cup. 7 wins in the cup.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is you take your best team and just run them in the cup and then try to work things out in the league.
That sounds better, because all I'm about to say is, bro, they've been They won in 2008, and they've been in 2 finals since then, bruv. And one was
Because they try to shake it up with the cup, though, Savage. You know when they try to rotate the team in that. They don't have the depth to be doing that. So just run your best teams in the cup.
Yeah, because they got knocked out the League Cup in the first game this season, innit, against Fulham. So they've got the FA Cup left, and that's it. There's no other trophies because they're not in Europe, innit? So, but listen, I'm not letting them off with this, bro. Because 4 weeks ago, everyone was like, "Oh wow, Spurs are doing so great, and they don't have any cup competition." So, big man, you know what? Shout out to Anna, bro, and she's a Spurs fan. She told everyone in pre-season, she's like, "Don't get too gassed about it because our depth is shit and our defenders are still shit." And
you know what it is. You know what it is, Savage. You know when the bus is going down the road and bus don't stop as quick as car. And I started gearing down early, fam. Like, yo, let me not derail this thing, bro. All the Spurs fans sending it down the street, bro. Now they crash, man.
Yeah, because
they're crashing and burning.
If Spurs were going to go for, I don't know, you start the season and say they was going to go for Europa League, and then try and win a cup. It's a good season for them, considering you weren't even in Europe the season before. You didn't get there and that.
Mm.
And I made the point after the first week. I said, yeah, it's all good fun and games until Maddison or Son gets injured. And then it's all changed, bruv. And forget this game, because obviously they lost to West Ham and they drew Man City, but before the Man City game, they lost 3 back-to-back, bruv. But everyone's just going to pretend like nothing happened, but shit.
So their last 5 is what? 4 draws, 1 loss?
4 losses, 1 draw.
4 losses.
Oh, yeah, their losses.
Yeah.
I'm sure Son is injured now as well.
Yeah, he is. And, like, because you said it just when we come on, they played good. Bruv, in the Prem, it ain't good enough, bruv.
I know, bro. You can play well and lose, bro. That's how bad the Prem is. You can be outstanding.
Because David Moyes at halftime he's just like, listen, they're gonna play the ball like that, bruv. Focus on that, catch them on the counter attack. And it's like, at the end of the day, bruv, they can do that all the like, they can have all the possession, all the like, but the one stat what matters is the scoreline, bruv. And we've been there where we've dominated the game and Thiago's throwing all these passes together and that, and then we can't break down a team and it ends up being 0-0 or we lose.
1-0.
So, yeah, man. I mean, other side of North London, Arsenal. Yeah, I mean, top of the table, and then obviously you got Liverpool second as well. Just both teams just seem to keep winning and not playing very well. To be honest, bruv, like the in and outs of the performances, because we can take the weekend's game as well for these 2 teams, and then the midweek games. And overall, though, like if you balanced it out, it's about 7 out of 10 for both teams over the 2 games. And last minute goals, bro. I mean, Liverpool beat Fulham 4-3, Arsenal beat Luton 4-3. Both goals were like the latter part of the game. So there's obviously weaknesses in both teams and strengths. Question to you two, because obviously we've seen the results and we spoke about the Liverpool game quite a bit. What strengths do you think Arsenal have? Or what do you think they need to improve on to get them over the line if they were going to win the league? And what negative do you think they have in the squad now is probably going to stop them? I think it's the striker for me. The striker and the goalkeeper, both ends of the pitch.
I don't even think it's a striker, bro. Yeah, I feel like they're going to create chances. Do you know what it is? I feel it's the defense, bro. If you actually go at Arsenal, bro, they are frail, really frail. And I saw that from the way Luton was playing. Like they were direct and they were aggressive in their play. Goalkeeper was moving shaky anyway. But I feel like a lot of teams, they somewhat respect Arsenal, but some of them are like, bro, we ain't gonna respect you. And the teams that don't do the respecting always look good against Arsenal. The 2 goals Arsenal scored, and bearing in mind, obviously, Luton, the goals that Luton scored, the keeper, 2 of them, the keeper should have done well. But in terms of the 2 goals that Luton conceded, bro, there was one when Jesus held off the defender. And the defender should have done better than that. Didn't do it. Yeah, bro, and he played it to Kai Havertz, and then he got a tap in, really. I'm like, bro, defend that better than that, bro. And even from the header as well. I know Rice did the jump, but you're a centre-half, bro. We all moaned at Tsimikas for getting that jump from a standing jump. Come on, defender, bro. Do better.
I think that was a great header.
No, bro, but you could have defended it, bro. You can see it coming in. You look across and you know the man. Whoever you can, as a defender, you see where the cross is coming in. You're like, if it's dropping in my zone, okay, who is attacking it from my zone? But nah, bro, man didn't want it, innit? And that's what I'm saying. Against us, they wanted it more in terms of the way they defended. But against Arsenal, in those 2 moments, bro, I was just like, So you didn't want to do that against Liverpool as well, then? You just wanted to...
To be fair to Luton, though, bruv, like, against us, they didn't score as many goals, bruv. So it's like, I think they thought they had more of a chance, and the goals came in quite late in the game because they were leading as well. But I mean, if you I said it in the week for Liverpool as well with Fulham, like, if you take away the fact what the result ended up being, before the game, you would have just said, Arsenal need to beat Luton. It's one of the teams you have to beat if you're going to try and win the league. That's simple. Same with Liverpool. We're trying to beat Fulham. What about you, Debby? What do you think if Arsenal were to win the league? What do you think they need in their squad?
I'm a bit
yeah.
I'm a bit confused as to what they need. Because I'm hearing like man like De Gea is still out there, no clubs in that. I'm hearing Ramsdale might be out the door, and the guy they got right now, I don't think he's enough to win them. I don't think Arsenal has a keeper that can win them a game. So they might want to try to improve on that a little bit because defensively they can be good at. And when you have men like Alisson and Kelleher that can keep you in a game, Arsenal don't have that, bro. And let's be honest, they don't. Pickford Energy don't really win Everton stuff that much.
Yeah.
So I would say the keeper more so. I think they did I think they just did the guessing thing with my man, but I don't think he's the way going forward. The reason why I'm not going the striker route, Eddie Nketiah has really improved from where I was criticizing him at. So I really do think they'll stick with him. The way they're playing with Jesus, it's really tough for me to say, yo, they're gonna go get a bad boy striker, because then they're just gonna have 3 strikers, 2 like 7.5, and then what, a 9 out of 10 striker. I can't see them going that route. I feel like it'll upset the balance that they have right now. What I think they need is a guy that can do Declan Rice stuff. That's what I really do think they need. Kai Havertz in that, playing him all over the pitch. Yeah, I feel like he has some patch holes in his team, because defensively, the midfield outside of Rice, you don't really see them back there dogging in the fight in that, bro. So they might need to work on that. They might really need to work on that, because when the teams are getting at them, it's not like, they got in between the lines and running down the defense. They need men to be tracking back. Saka, that was also once a fullback, he should be doing more fullback work. Man shouldn't be up there like Salah, like, yo, I'm just up there. Nah, bro, he needs to be getting back. So I think if they start defending like as a team, drop in deep if they has to, and then push back up the pitch, I think they'll go a lot farther than where they are right now. So that's what I think they need to work on, just their defending, bro. Because Luton putting that many a passing, bro, it's not really good. It's not a good look. It's almost like you go into a fight, but the amount of injuries you sustain for your next fight, bro, it might take a toll. You know what I'm trying to say? Luton putting 3 past you, bro.
Yeah, because I think Arteta shot himself in the foot a little bit with the goalkeepers. Because I'll be honest, bro, Ramsdale's a bit of a camera goalkeeper in it. Like, he does a lot for the camera, like Pickford. Pickford pulls out world-class saves every now and again, though. Yeah, much as I don't like him, he really does, bro. The difference is, like, if you look at Arsenal last season, where they were pretty dope for most of the season, and the reason why they didn't win the league had nothing to do with Ramsdale. So bringing another goalkeeper in to test him as number 1 was weird, bro. Like, you need a good backup goalkeeper, bro. But you've took Rayakin from Brentford, innit? I think. Is it Brentford? Yeah. So you've took Brentford's number 1 goalkeeper. If you take a number 1 keeper, he's coming in to play number 1. He ain't coming in, and it's like, what are you trying to tell Ramsdale? Because what did he do wrong last season? There was no games where it's like, this is Ramsdale's fault why we lost the game. So. And now they've got the confidence level of Ramsdale's dropped, and now when they do throw him in, now he's making mistakes, whereas before he wasn't. Now you've done that, and it's like, Raya's went from having the ego of Arteta wants me in goal. Now he's had a bit of pressure, and now he's making mistakes, bro, which I love. But we know, as Liverpool fans, when we had to change our team to try and eventually win the league, bro, the goalkeeping was one of the massive problems in our team. The goalkeeper and the defense, bro. And once we shored that up, it made a massive difference. So it'd be interesting. I'd say to you, Stu, the same question for Liverpool, because Arsenal are top of the table, so it's not like I can cook a minute. I actually think because I said striker, I think it's kind of similar for Liverpool and Arsenal. Not that we need a striker, but I think for both teams, whoever's in the number 9 position, the most clinical of the two by the end of the season, who has the most goals will win the league. I've been thinking about it because Arsenal's getting their goals. The last minute goals and that are coming from people, different parts of the pitch, not coming from the guys in the number 9 position. Havertz started scoring a few goals as well. Declan Rice chipping in. Yeah, I mean, their defenders will score a goal. And then Liverpool, our goals are coming from all over the pitch again now, a little bit more. Our main number 9 doesn't have more goals than Salah. Salah's still on the right wing, whereas I think Saka has more goals than the number 9 as well. So same thing, Liverpool.
I'm gonna switch it. Well, not switch it. I'm gonna stay on Brian as well. So I said for Arsenal, they need their midfielders to be working on the defensive play. I think for Liverpool, the midfield players need to be working on releasing it quicker. When you're in a team and you're getting kicked up like McAllister was in the 8, and I see Jones in the 8, and to be fair, it's not a disrespect to him, but these are the fine margins that get you over the line. If our midfield moves the ball a lot quicker, kind of like how Hendo was popping it off in certain games and how Sabazalai be knocking it real quick, I think that alone can get us in a better attacking position and put the striker in a better position to be finishing. So I think we just need to move the ball a little bit quicker, man. The side-to-side stuff from the back line, that's calm when you're retaining position. But moving up the pitch, man, sometimes I feel like our midfielders, they hold on to it a little bit too long, looking for that beautiful pass. You can always see it as well. I mean, when Trent does it from right back, it's calm. When your midfielders start doing it, like they're not really driving with the ball. They're actually looking for a pass, which is great. But sometimes that's a second or two too long. And it allows the team to get back into shape, close down certain spaces. So they need to really be on it, man. I've seen like Fabinho used to do it a lot. As soon as he gets the ball, he already know where it was going, and he'll just whip it in there, strike it in there real quick, and it allows us to like catch the team out. If our midfield can work on that, just move the ball a little bit better, because they do the good stuff as far as tracking back. You know, I'm not gonna say they need to tighten up the defense too much because we have one of the best defensive records, but if they can go and attack on transition and move the ball a little bit quicker, not running with it too long, not looking for that perfect pass all the time, because they're always looking for Salah. There's games where Nunes is in it, they're looking for that over-the-top ball, and it's like, bro, we can build this up, man, and get up there. And I feel like that's one of the things I criticize Jones for, McAllister for when he goes into the 8. Gravenberch, when he's running with it, I feel like sometimes he hold on to it a little bit too long. But because he always pops it off in the right moment, I'm like, all right, I'll let you slide. But that's one of the things I feel like we need to work on. So I'll criticize the left side 8 as far as why we may not get over the line. Because if Curtis is in there, he always tend to hold on to it a little bit too long. When McAllister goes in there, man ain't kicking you if you get it and pop it off, because it's already gone.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say.
I actually agree. I do think, I'm not saying you because you made a perfect point. The Jones thing became a narrative of him holding the ball on too long, to the point where people were just drilling it and it was going too far. But there is certain games where that benefits you, and there's games where it doesn't. Or there's parts in the game. So if you're already winning, Jones benefits you doing that because he calms the game down. Whereas if it's the other way around, you're trying to get a goal, he probably doesn't help. And you're right, him and McAllister do the same thing. That's why they will probably look good in a Man City team, and if they're trying to control the game,
they will
take their time and stuff like that. But you are right, popping the ball off a little bit quicker from all of them, because it's like, make your decision up. You're all intelligent footballers, so you have to look 2 steps ahead before the ball gets to you. You know what you're going to do with it first. People like Thiago and that know that kind of thing. They're always on it. Wataru's good at that as well. He always knows, like, once you drop the shoulder, he already knows where it's going. Whereas you could probably say all of them. I like it, bruv. Because even Salah, like when he's gonna cut it on his left foot, he used to do it fast and cut it. Now he does it slow, and I'm like, everyone knows what you're gonna do though, so it's kind of pointless. Trent.
Yeah, it's easy to predict, and also the reason why for our team, I think we have probably one of the most balanced team out there. Like there's no player out there for me personally that I think can come in and improve upon what we already have. And I'm not doing the cop-out thing. Remember when Klopp was listing off all the players we have, but they were the Milners and the Oxes, and now I think it's a real moment where he can really name off the squad and be like, yo, we're good, fam. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I really believe we're good right now. I wouldn't trade a player, man. I really wouldn't trade, especially the starting 11. Because it's difficult picking that starting 11 now. Before it was just standard. Bro, now it's really difficult to pick that. So once you get to a point.
You used to think that we got more match winners in our team now. Forget that the people who are left, but just in general, I think we got more match winners in our team, where before it's just like, okay, it's the front three, and then maybe,
and then Trent, maybe.
Yeah, maybe Trent. Because Trent's goals are all amazing goals, but he hasn't scored as many as everyone thinks. But that's fine because he is a right back, bro. So it's fine, and it's the same. It's like our front three, and that's it. Now you've got like, I don't know. I feel like everyone can score a goal, bro.
Bro, Gravenberch can win a game. Sabazalai can win a game.
Yeah,
the front three can win a game. Jota can win a game. Gakpo can win a game. VVD. I'm still waiting for Matip to get back on the list, but he normally wins a game. Trent can win a game. I'm seeing Simicast rattling goalposts. I'm like, yo, Simicast, get your name on the list as well. So right now, bro, the team, Savage, cold footballers are out there, not in Liverpool's team.
Yeah.
I just don't want to trade what I've been seeing this season. What I've been seeing so far is cold, man. And remember, I gave the window 10 out of 10. So for me to say we need something in January, I'll be a sellout. I'm not that, man. Enzo, what you saying?
Oh no, you must have been listening to what I said earlier, or in the last podcast. No, because honestly, bro, because that's what I was saying about midfield. Exactly what you said about it. If you notice, when certain men play, we move the ball too slow. When you put Wataru in there, Harvey in there, that's when Liverpool look exciting. We look like the old Liverpool. We just need to carry on in the same manner. Do we need more? I feel like we need an out-and-out creative midfielder, though. I feel like we need an out-and-out, maybe in the Odegaard ilk type of midfielder, because I was watching him obviously play against Luton, bro. This man's vision is different level. Like, I'm not saying our ballers don't have it.
What about like a regen Thiago? Would that be too much?
When he's back anyway. No. I'm talking about when Thiago's in the team, will be cold anyway, bro. When he does get in the team, bro. Because I'd love to see him with these ballers, bro, just to unlock the rest of the man, because it's gonna be crazy. But I'm talking about an out-and-out creative mind. Like the man that's in his head, he's just like, bro, I'm seeing, algebra, bro. I'm just working at angles and.
You want a man that's making passes? You're like, bro, I'm watching the TV. I didn't see that. One of them, man.
Do you know what? Trent is the one. When he ventures further forward, bro, he hits passes. I didn't even see that pass still. Or you're like, shout, hit the pass. And you're right. Some of the man them take too long to release it. But that's their game style, innit? And just getting an out and out creative midfielder. Just to add, because look, we're gonna lose Thiago, so that's a space gone. Wataru isn't a long-term project, so there's still a space there. And who else we got in the team? You don't want to really hinder Curtis Jones and fucking Harvey, but at the same time they're young, so they still got years in the legs. But an out-and-out creative midfielder, bro. I feel not only Darwin would be better from that, because I feel like even though we create chances, bro, every time I'm watching it, people might think they're all clear cut. I don't think they're clear. They're chances where you think you hit the target at least, minimum. But they're not chances where I'm seeing certain man getting it in other games, bro. And I'm watching Man City, when I'm watching Arsenal at times. Like, bro, these are actual clear-cut chances, bro. Odegaard are giving man on the plate. Tap-ins, bro. We don't really get a lot of those. We get them in moments. We get them in the rush of blood moments where you're like, oh, shit, should score that. Put that in the back of the net. But when I'm talking about consistently churning out, clear-cut, we don't do that as much. We get chances.
So what you're saying is, because I've seen it, I've seen what you're saying. Haaland gets the food already cooked on the plate. Nunes is getting the ingredients on the plate. He has to go cook that, bro. Because you're right. They're most of them aren't really like, he already know what to do because of the pass or the weight on it. He's have to like really step up and apply himself to it. So I see what you're saying.
Nah, man, you're being a bit too kind to him still. I can't even.
No, what do you mean? I'm a Liverpool fan, bro. You want to just cook, man, bro?
I watched Salah just dish it out to him the other day.
Savage. I'm not talking about, if you measure it and you go out of 20 chances, how many of them are clear cut? You'd probably say 6 of them are clear cut, where you should put in the back of the net. The other 4, bro.
Savage. Savage. You know what, Savage? Okay. It's your perception, innit? It's your perception.
Based on that, then I think we should sell him there. Because if you think he's getting 20 chances and they're all clear cut, we should sell him as a striker. He should not be playing for Liverpool Football Club. What I'm saying is, bro, I'm seeing them. He's getting 20 chances. 6 of them, you're like, bro, come on. Luton, tap that in the back.
I know what it is. Savage. You can't watch the game with shades on, bro. Because I'm.
Nah, you know what it is? I just think 6 out of 20 sounds crazy, bro. Because it's definitely.
But name me the clear-cut chances he's had this season.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
But this is why I'm saying the conversation when people are saying he's not good enough. No problem. Worth having the conversation. He does miss some chances. But let's break it down then, because everyone loves the stats thing. Tell me the games that you're saying, nah, I should have scored it. And that's why I said to you the other day, and I said to you yesterday, every time I see it, they never go, great save from the goalkeeper. It's Darwin should save it. Well, when it's Haaland, outstanding goalkeeping. You're like,
yeah, but I told you what that is, bro.
bro.
Like, Haaland, we've done this with our own players, but Haaland earned the right to do that, and no one says shit,
I
bro.
don't care about earning the right, bro. I don't care
Yeah,
the chance to me, bro. I don't give
Yeah,
a
but you
shit
don't care about him
earning.
earning the right, but technically, Haaland and Nunes have nothing to do with each other. So,
that's like a man because he's been great at his job for 20 years.
No, but
and
then you could say, and I'm not saying that you're wrong, but you could say that you could say that you're ignoring other strikers in the league and only watching the fact that they're saying that about Haaland. But if you won't watch another team, go watch Calvert-Lewin or someone. They might say the same thing. It's just that everyone goes.
Bro, I've seen
because when people go Nunes, everyone says Haaland straight away, but they have nothing to do with each other.
Bro, yesterday, let's use that then. Calvert-Lewin missed chances yesterday. All I heard them saying in the commentary was great goalkeeping. Man weren't saying, and all they were saying, he could have got a bit more purchase on that, but it's still a great save. That's what the
they didn't cook him for that volley. They didn't cook him for the volley, bro.
Come on, bro.
All I'm saying,
he was missing bad chances, bro. They didn't cook him at all, bro. But you're right, Savage. All right, we might have fluffed the numbers in favor of Liverpool, but the point still remains. He does not get them all on the plate. Well done. Some of them he has to add a little bit of season. You go to the restaurant, they cook the food bland, and you have to add your own salt and your own pepper because they don't know what your salt level is. You always have to add a little bit of something on it. That's the point of it still.
Do you think there's more chances that Nunes has missed that wasn't clear-cut than were clear-cut when people have moaned about it?
I'm not going to pretend to know the number.
Bro, I don't care what people do. I watch all of Liverpool's game. Apart from the ones I told you, I didn't get to see it. I'll watch it back. Other than that, I've watched 99% of Liverpool game this season. And I'm looking at the chances, and man, they're like, no, we should score that. I'm like, yeah, the Luton one, bro, tap that in the back of the net. That's an open goal.
I'm just asking because when you say people, I don't know who you're talking. I don't know if you're talking about Liverpool fans.
In the spaces.
No, but I'm saying it's separate because if it's 1 minute to be because it's separate because if it's a rival fan, they're supposed to say it like I come on here and cook Rashford all the time, bro. There's probably some of the same chances
when they talk about players.
Okay, so it's not other fans. You already know how Liverpool's fan base is because half of the fans don't want Nunes here anyway. But I do it. Bruv, you can check the videos. I do it about Salah more than I do about anyone, bruv. Yeah. So it's not like you know what I mean? I'm just saying you can see the negative stuff. There could be more positive and you can see more negatives or either way around. But I'm just saying, based on what you said about out of 20 chances, and I know you didn't mean exactly 20
exactly.
I don't think it's 6 out of 20 though. If it's more like 10 out of 20, bro, if it's anything, 50%.
All right, so that's what I was gonna go with a Savage. If it's 50% of them or well done on the plate, right?
Yeah.
And all you have to do is finish it.
Yeah.
The point still remains. We need to be able to up in that percentage.
Of course. Yeah,
more
of course.
You know what I'm trying to say? So that's what ends is like we want a player in. And I don't know who the player is. I don't know if Ends have a candidate in mind. But if we can get a player that gives him more clear-cut chances, well done, perfectly timed, perfect weight, I think he'll do a lot better from that. And then even if you take Nunes out of the mix and put a man like Jota in there, who bad boy energy, Gakpo in there, bad boy striker, that same player that's going to improve Nunes will massively improve man like Jota and Gakpo because them man are lethal finishers. So, Ends, I rate what you're saying, man. An Odegaard, De Bruyne, S type of man that can create that, bro. I think we'll walk the league.
I think he's already got that, though. Zabazba's already got it. It's just that he's playing on the right side.
Yeah, he's not. You know what it is, bro? It's when you're watching a game, right? And I'm not trying to defend. I'm just saying, if you watch the chances that he gets here, you're like, there's some you're like 100%. Put that in the back of the net, big man. Put that in the back of the net. What you playing at? But there's some chances you're like, bro, you'd say the other day, who was we played before Sheffield? Who was it? And then Salah played it on the plate for the crossbar. Fulham. Like, that's another one you're like, bro, just bit more calmness on that, slot that in the back of the net.
Yeah.
But there's chances where the man he has to run wide and he's trying to get a shot back across the goalkeeper. And then people are like, nah, I finished. You have to score. I'm like, no, these are Premier League goalkeepers, bro. They work on their positioning. It's a great shot to keep it on target. But no one ever says that. It's about, he should score that. You know, last season when you're seeing him, when he went through against Man City and like, bro, you're dragging your shots. Cook him then. Cook him for those ones. But I'm watching him this season. He's getting chances. They're not all clear-cut. I'm watching Man City. Haaland will have a stinker for the whole game. Man will put 2 tap-ins in the box for him. He's outstanding. Everyone's saying, he scored 2. No problem. Cool. But what that does for a striker, because you're having a bad day, it gives you the confidence, and then you go into the next game, and then you get the difficult one, and you stick it in the back of the net. But he's not getting the consistency of those when he's playing. He's not up to that standard.
That's why I said leave Haaland out of it, because it's not just the people who are passing the ball to Haaland. Haaland's movement is elite, bro. He's in there for tapping, bro. What was that?
So is Darwin's.
It's not elite, bro.
Nah, it's elite.
Hey, can we just big up the fans them in the stadium though? Because what Enz is saying, I hear it. I do see some men on some spaces, and some man send me some stuff about it, and I kind of look side eye at it. But the energy and the love he's getting in the stadium, I rate that. So
yeah, it's cold. It's cold, and that's the main thing.
Big up to the Anfield man them and the regulars and that be in the stadium chatting and that, because I see the love he gets in the game from the stadium. So I'm just gonna block out everything else the pundit and them waste man on the spaces are saying still, because the love he's getting in the stadium is real, bro, and he feels it as well. Because if man can miss and rally the crowd, fam, I'm like, nah, bro. You know what? Keep going.
Yeah, because eventually it ends up paying them back more than what they're giving him, bro, and it's spurring them on. You gotta understand, I'm not dissing him. I just don't want to be any. I don't want to be any kind of bias, and I feel like every time we use Haaland as an example, it's like it's pointless using the best striker as an example, and then if you use him as an example, then obviously it's going to make Nunes not look as good because you're talking about the best. Bro. It's like using Harry Kane versus Nunes. Use the level below them where Nunes is at the moment, which is fine, and then measure him against them, and then he doesn't look as bad, bro. But obviously, when man use Haaland, I'm like, the way Haaland moves.
I have to use Haaland, bro. The reason why I use him, because he's shit when no one creates for it. He doesn't do anything else in the game. If I'm the first one to say, I'm going to say it, bro. He doesn't do anything when he's not when chances ain't creating for it. So how am I going to call you? I know he's a good striker. Don't get me wrong. When he gets the ball, he does finish it off. But we're not going to stand here and say this man is outstanding when his team is shit. Where was he in the last 4 games?
Well, the context of that though. The context with that though is the way they play it and his role in that team. It's different from the way Nunes play and his role in our team. Because you're not expecting Haaland to drop deep and drive with the ball. Remember when Kane was playing that false 9, number 10 position and spraying it off in that. Haaland is not even in the City team for that. So in a sense, you can at least cut him that slack to say, well, he's not asked to do anything else in the game, which is fair to then say he's the best in the world. Because remember when Aguero was there, that's what Aguero was used to. Pep came in and was like, nah, big man, I need you to be doing this. He's not even asking Haaland to do that.
Yeah, but
have Haaland earned the right to not do that? So I can't really bring him into this.
He's not asking him to do that, but we're not going to pretend like Haaland doesn't do anything, bro. There's games when he has hardly any touches, and there's games when they need him to step up. He does, like against Liverpool, bro. He wasn't just standing around, bro. He was trying to get in on the battles. He was trying to track. He obviously doesn't track all the way back like Nunes does, but that's just Nunes wanting to help out, and I love it, bro. That's why I'm not comparing them, because it's pointless. Because clearly he's done his job, bro. They just want to treble. The man finished on 50-odd goals and stuff like that. So when anyone uses him as an example and goes, we're not going to mess out like Haaland's whatever, he's a striker. His job to score goals, and he scores more than everyone in the world, bro. There's not like.
Question for you, man. Before I gotta run. Question for you, man. The tackle Nunes made to set up Szoboszlai, would Haaland have run down that man and put that type of tackle in with that desire to get that back? Not necessarily, because he's not asked for that.
Yeah, he would.
Pep doesn't ask him for that. So
he
then
lost it and stood there. Trust me.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Their roles in the game, and I'm leaning towards Savage point here. I'd rather you compare him to the men them like like the handbag youth. I'd rather you compare him to the handbag youth, not like they're on the same level. Bro, when the handbag youth miss, they don't cook them the same way they cook Nunes, and then you can talk about the different platforms they're at.
I think this is where we're getting confused, bro. I'm not comparing them based on how good they are as a player. I know Haaland's the better player, but I'm comparing chances created for one man compared to another man. And what I'm saying is, we get a player that are just solely idea just to create chances for a striker, you'd probably see him a bit more clinical, even on the days where he's not that good. Because there's days when, yes, Nunes is stinking up the place. And yes, he gets a tap in that one, he should put it away. But you're talking about consistent level of creating chances for him. That doesn't happen. Nunes is up there creating chances more than the midfielders are creating chances for him. The stats are there, bro. Go and check them out. The
I'm
stats are
not
there.
saying I don't agree. I
And when I'm
just think
saying,
that,
yeah, when
I just think
Haaland
that-
is there stinking up the place, nothing is made of it. His team has needed him over the last 5 games. Explain to me, yet you're talking about money in the bag and cash in the whatever, but this is Premier League football. This is elite football. I don't care about what you did before. It's about what you do this season. Like what we should allow Nunes from last season and compare to him what he's doing this season. People are still sitting there going, it's shit because of last season. No. Compare him to this. Has he improved? Yes. Haaland in the last 5 games, explain to me what he's done. But I'm seeing my striker getting assist and attempting to try and get some goals and running back and helping the team.
Yeah, but
I'm seeing Haaland just standing doing nothing.
Haaland, he's the top goal scorer, bro. Everything you just said ends up null and void.
I'm talking about game by game. I don't care what you've got in the bag. That's what I've just said. Tell me what you've done in the last 5 games, bro.
No, you're moving the goalpost. Because when you say when somebody says I don't care what you've done in the past, they're normally talking about the season before or whenever. This is the same season. He's the top goal scorer, bro. So if he's had a few games off where he's not performed.
Where is that same level of thing when Nunes in? He's had a few games off. Well,
because Nunes isn't the top goal scorer, bro.
But he's got assists and goals though. What are we doing?
But that's what you afford. You afforded the luxury of if you bang. That's like people in purple patches.
Not by
if you go and score 2 games, 2 hat tricks back to back, and get 6 goals, and then don't score for the next 10 games, but then the person who's top goal scorer ends up on 7 goals in the next 10 games, it still looks like you're doing okay in it. You're afforded the luxury, but we can't. Like we do that for our own players, so let's not that's what's happened with Salah, bro. You just said yourself, Salah stunk up the place, got thingy player of the month. But why Salah afforded that luxury? Because when it's all said and done, we're gonna step back and go, oh, still got more than everyone in our team, even when he's playing shit. That's the difference, bro. The difference with Darwin so far.
I'm a nut out right here, boys. But Savage, to your point and continue because I want to hear how this finishes.
Yeah, I just think the difference with Darwin so far, it's not his fault. He's not been there long enough. But the difference with him so far is if Darwin doesn't play great and he doesn't score, then what? Whereas if Salah doesn't play great, he's probably scored or assisted. If Haaland doesn't play great, he probably scores. And it's not a problem. That's why I know what you're saying, but I try and leave them away from each other, bro. Because it actually makes Darwin look worse when people keep doing that. Like, don't bring in the best guy who's already been a professional footballer longer, and at every club he's been the top goal scorer. Not in just the league, he's been the top goal scorer in the whole of Europe while he's at these teams. So he's bedded in. Dortmund was amazing for him for his development. Darwin's development Liverpool because he had 2 seasons at Benfica. First season done decent, okay. Second season done great. Third came to Liverpool. And then before that other season at Benfica, wasn't even a professional footballer. I'm actually trying to help him, but I just feel like it's like using, I don't know, man. It's like using De Bruyne versus some other midfielder who's really good, but he's only just starting out and he's just trying to make his way. Of course, he's gonna throw all his assists at you and stuff. He can stink up the game in a few games, but his own team won't mind because they know in the end he's gonna help them out. And then that's what's going to happen in it. And that's why Salah's afforded a luxury as well. Nunes will have that same thing soon. Jota had it and it ran out because he was getting injured in between. And then all of a sudden, man were like Sal Jota. But that's just because it didn't seem consistent. Man are selling Sal Diaz, so it's not just Nunes. We've done that video the other day, and more people said Sal Diaz than Nunes because he's not afforded the luxury. He was relying on what he did when he came in January that season and helped us win the 2 trophies and tried to get the quad. No one wants to look at the context of stuff. So then it goes next season, well, what have you done? Well, he started off great, got injured against Arsenal. When he came back, he was trying to bed in and we were already shit. The season after that is this season. And this season, his mom and dad gets kidnapped. He started the season well. And no one cares, bruv. And everyone's like, sell him. So Nunes has the same thing. It's like, there's context. Nunes didn't stay fit the whole of last season. He got injured. He hurt his toe or whatever like that. That kept him out. Before that, he was the one guy that's like, even though our team's playing shit and even though he's not firing on all cylinders, he's still the one that you need him on the pitch, innit? Him and Gakpo, you need them because they're making stuff happen. Meanwhile, Salah was doing Salah stuff still last season, playing shit. But then when we step back and go, fuck, when did he get these assists? When did he get these goals? It's one of them, innit, bro? But I think the one thing what's fucked up with Nunes, which is why I really only care what the fans in the stadium think about him because they're the ones he can hear what affect his game.
Yeah.
Because that shot he had against Sheffield, that's not a chance to me where I'm like, yeah, the comment I would say to that is, oh, come on, you could do better. But it wouldn't be, fucking hell, he's done it again, he's missed. But because of the agenda, it adds on to like the other misses. And I'm like, that's not the same miss, bro. Like if this was a guy who was scoring all the goals and then missed that, nobody would care. You'd be like, oh, fucking hell, come on, man, do a little bit better. And that's what them man get. It's just, it's fucked, and it's the balance of how football is, bro. But kind of sucks, man. I don't know. But we're going to win the league, innit?
Hey, I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. I'm happy, man. I'm happy.
Yeah, man.
None of you haters out there.
Get my agendas, Darwin's doing his thing. Yeah, there's agendas, bruv. Because Wataru's had the same thing, bruv. All of them have got it, bruv. There's an agenda against Diaz, there's Wataru, but all of a sudden they're going to change it now. But trust me, if Wataru misses one tackle against Crystal Palace, it's too slow. They had it with McAllister, scores a volley, everyone's his friend. Now no one cares again.
So is it now like keeping them only when you do things, when you can do things?
Of course, because now it's gone back to, what was the comments after all of a sudden everyone's dropping back like, yeah, you know, I don't know about McAllister in the 8. You don't know about him in the 8. You've only been talking about it all season. You said you don't want him in the 6, bruv. And now you're like, you don't want him in the 8, bruv, so you just don't want him.
Sit on the bench.
Bruv, it's fucking weird, bruv. But I think we're going to win the league, man. I think we're going to win the league, man. I'm looking forward to it still. I don't know. I don't really care about the other teams like that still, but let's see what results they had, bro. Because you know what I mean, bro. I don't care about them all, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Brentford lost their game. This Brighton scraped that win. Good because it was losing on it. I think is Bremo injured now? He's just done it.
Yeah. Well, the manager said obviously the ankle, it's worse than what they first thought, but obviously they still got to assess it.
His injuries flying all over the league. Chelsea's got quite a few injuries, but luckily for them, they brought about 20 players. Spurs have got a few injuries. Man U's got a couple. Man City don't have many. It's just De Bruyne mainly. Liverpool's got Matip and McAllister.
Well, they got Rodri back now. They got Rodri back. Grealish was in training yesterday for Man City, so I think they should be.
Yeah, so they'll be fine.
These man out, bro, for one game, bro. I don't understand these crazy ass injuries where just managers out for one game.
I have no idea, man. Obviously, I didn't watch the press conference as turn off, but I seen the headlines. It just said McAllister doesn't look good, which is the same thing he said about Matip. So, not looking forward to that, bruv.
No, but I read one. He was like, no, well, McAllister said that he's probably just missing one game.
Oh yeah, well maybe I missed.
We'll watch it. We'll watch
it. But yeah, man, it's crazy. But the league's heating up. We're at the bottom half of the table. Obviously Everton beat Newcastle, which I told man this was going to happen with Everton. What comment, Taylor? What comment? Oh no, Taylor, whatever it is, I'll save it for the end, bro, because we have viewers' questions, so I'll save it. But
I said, nah, Sav, man, you can't miss my comment, bro.
Yeah, man, don't be too emotional about it, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, bottom half the table. I said. I knew they were waiting for Everton to play better football so they can give them the 10-point deduction, because now it doesn't even mean anything, bro. It's gone. It's over with. They're already.
I didn't even see when it applied to the table, and I don't know what it was before now.
So when they applied it to the table, they were on 14 points.
Okay, so they were 4.
But the bottom of the table at the time when they were on 14 points were on 4 points. So then Everton went. Yeah, so it leveled them up, and then the first game back they lost. But then the 2 games after they've won, so now they're out of the relegation zone and it doesn't mean anything. So,
nah, man, that shit should have applied. You know, at the end of the season, bro. Let's just.
Yeah, that's what they should have done. Because the worst thing what's happened for them is the fact that they could have been mid-table by now. If they kept their 14 points, they could have been mid-table. But Bournemouth beat Palace, so Bournemouth win again. They're on a good run. I think that's 4 or 5 wins in 7. Something like that.
Smoky run, bro.
I think they might have some of the best form in the league at the moment, especially since Man U lost to Newcastle, although Man U did win against Chelsea. Weird game that was, by the way. Weird game, bro. And then obviously Luton lost, unfortunately.
Can we not speak about Caicedo on them Monday? Just quickly, bro.
We can. Let's speak about Caicedo.
So we got 2 men in the midfield for over 200 million combined, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fan base was going crazy when we didn't get one of them. Do you see why now? But sometimes you just have to just humble and look at what. Like, I'm not gonna say I didn't want Caicedo 100%. Would he have improved our team 100%? But then when you get to kind of watch them when they're not in your own team and the emotional thing ain't there, the bond of them, you realize, bro, I don't know, man. Enzo is like, don't get me wrong, bro. And I'm yes, players don't say they're worth 100 million. The club is the one who say that. But when you pay that kind of money for players, there is still a level of expectation, bro.
I mean, you can just look at the fact that if you was doing prices based on talent and not that inflated price that they had, Enzo cost, where's that before Benfica? Right?
Yeah.
He cost 20 mil.
Might be less than that as well. He was cheap as fuck, bro.
Caicedo cost Brighton 3 million. And he was on $3,000 a week.
Yeah, I remember because it was like, bro, how are you in the Prem on $3,000?
Is it exactly, bro? So that's the jump after one season for both of them. In fact, I think it was half a season, but yeah, that quick they jump up to the big contracts at Chelsea. And I'm not saying Chelsea's wrong for it because obviously Liverpool tried to get him as well, but I'm just saying there's still something in being able to watch somebody at maybe in the league that you're in, but a lesser team, so you can watch them and see, oh, yo, is this, you know what I mean? Because the same when everyone's like, oh, get Matthias Nunes at Liverpool. I like him. I think he's good. But when the rumors were, they're gonna let him go to Wolves first and then see what blah blah blah, and everyone's like, yeah, well, why don't you just pay the money first and not have to wait at Wolves? And I'm like, well, this is the gamble in it because Man City's got him, and at the moment he ain't doing anything, bro. Now we know how Pep works. Like Nunes in 2 seasons might be one of the best in the league or something like that, but he could flop like Calvin Phillips. You never know, innit? Calvin Phillips is there on the bench, taking up space, bro.
The great thing about them is their age, innit? They've got great age. So they're very young, so they've still got time to kind of prove their worth. But if you're looking at it from like the standpoint from now, currently, it's like Jesus Christ, we're like £200 million worth of midfielders. Yeah,
this is crazy, isn't it? Man U 3 points around City.
Hey, they were consistent last month, man. That's why Maguire won Player of the Month, I guess.
That's still the funniest Player of the Month, bro. I can't lie.
Hey, listen, Ten Hag was the Manager of the Month as well. I saw that pop up on my phone, so he's Manager of the Month.
Hey, man.
Hey, listen.
Nah, they had the best 4 minutes, so it's fine.
No, Sam. I was gonna do that thing with the emotional thing, and then I caught myself. I was like, yeah, to be fair though, it's based on that month. I'm thinking about the overall thing. I was like, to be fair, all right, cool. I don't know about the Maguire one because I felt like players were more consistent.
Nah, I fingered it. I told you, bro. Because I'm not making this up, bro. Rashford's on 2 goals, isn't it? Martial's on 2. McTominay's on like 4. Bruno's on 5. So and Højlund is the top goal scorer in the Champions League, but ain't scored in the Prem. So like, obviously Maguire scored like 3 goals in that month, and they kept clean sheets in every game that they won. So obviously, is their centre back kept Varane out the team and scored the goals. I realized that's why they gave it him, innit? But if you ask Man U fans, fucking hate him, bro.
You know, it reminded me of when Salah got to the last 2 Player of the Month.
Terrible, bro.
Yeah, Salah should never have got it, and Maguire shouldn't. But then one scored 5 goals, I think it was, and Liverpool was obviously on a good run in that month, and he got it. And then the other man, you're saying clean sheets, 3 goals, and you know what I mean, most informed team in that moment. So
yeah, they obviously do on stats because obviously I think Postecoglou's got 2 of them this season, just on that unbeaten run and that, which is crazy because then I'm like, well, why doesn't Arteta have one then? Top of the table, but.
Even like Pep to 1 point, because didn't Pep win a few, like, you know?
Yeah. Spurs were 11 points in front of Man U. Now they're the same amount of points. Yeah.
That's what after 5 games. This is what happens, bro. When form hits, bro.
That's why December is the crucial month, bro. You come out of December with bare losses, bro. Lose 3 in December, see what happens to you, bro. Because if Bournemouth win 3 more in December, they're gonna be 6th, bro. Anyway. Yeah, man, them throw your questions in.
Hey, did we miss the VAR, the ref watch? Or
I did. I said to you, you're gonna have to tell me if we have any card.
Oh no, I've got 2. But
you got 2.
Yeah,
We'll save the questions. You already know what it is.
Check complete. It's fine. Perfect.
Yeah.
So I want to.
Dad, I saved the controller. I'll put it there and it slipped down. I saved it.
Okay, thank you.
Big or little, man.
Yeah. So I want to talk about the 2 against Liverpool. To be fair, man, you know, normally we diss the referees and VAR and stuff. I want to take a moment out just to say thank you for doing your jobs properly this week. The one in Virgil should have had a penalty earlier on in the game. To be fair,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
corners,
Getting his collar dragged up.
and then there was one against Gakpo as well when he got checked off the ball completely, bro. For when Virgil over the crossbar, and I was like, okay, man, you know. And then Virgil pops up and scores a great header, and I'm like, yeah, there was a little argy-bargy before that, but he was just easy man away, bro. Like, listen, you know, don't try and grab me. I want a free run to it. What I don't like is players when they roll over because they know VAR will check it and be like, oh, it's a foul. Well, big man, if you didn't do that rolling over, holding your ankle and pretending you got shot, then you could have probably stopped Virgil from, you know what I mean? Or putting him off slightly. I don't know.
Yeah, it was definitely a foul.
I don't know, man. They did their job.
Virgil got away with that one still, but they should have done their job properly, bro. Yeah. It's almost like I feel like they watched Virgil get dragged up the last 2 corners before that and just said, you know what, let's balance it out. But I mean, in the end, it don't matter because we scored another goal. But just do your job properly in all aspects of the game, man, and it won't hurt. But I don't like that ref that we had anyway, bro. He always causes problems. So,
and then you're saying obviously we scored another one. Controversially, again, yeah, I don't know. Like I'm looking at it and like great challenge. Obviously, I watched the replay, watched it on the slow-mo, you know, when they give the ref. It made me nearly change my mind. I'm like, Darwin does win the ball, don't get me wrong. But yeah, it's a bit challenging from behind still. So
yeah.
They could have pulled that.
I didn't check it again until I heard that it was apparently trending everywhere. I was like, what? Why is everyone talking about it?
Yeah.
And then I checked in like comment section and people were like, listen, let's be honest, if that happened to us, we'd be screwing about it. I'm like, I don't get it. So then I watched it back and I'm like, I don't know. I'm old school, but obviously me being old school doesn't matter because the rules are the rules. But that's for the ref to enforce it. For me, in any other walk of life, that's a great tackle. But with the sensitive modern day football, I could see why they could give it as a foul. But then it's subjective down to the ref, innit?
But what I'm saying is, yes, we did score another goal, but if we're saying both of them, I'm saying that cool in it, run it, bro. But if you're saying both of them, that could have.
I don't think the Darwin was a problem. I think Virgil's one was a foul though, because he purposely backed into him as well. It's not like pause. It's not like it's not like the geezer's holding him, then he does it. The other one before that, the geezer wouldn't let go of him, but this one is like, I'm gonna check you first, and then volley in. But then again, VAR. It'd be interesting if they do the thingy on that one, and if they release the voice. I just want to hear it, not a controversy. I just want to know what they said on why this and that. And I think you might be right. I think if man didn't go down with when Virgil did that, that might have looked a little bit different. But if you look like you're being theatrical, then it looks like you're playing up something instead of just.
Yeah, because if you watch it on the replay, bro, and it's not. I could understand where Virgil like bang and knocks into him, and then I'll be like, nah, bro, that's a foul. Man just eased into him, and then he just
tried to catch a wine, bro. He tried to catch a wine still.
Yeah, and then he just started rolling all over the place, bro. So I didn't understand. And then obviously the next one, the Darwin one, I looked at it in slow. I'm like, yeah, it could have been a foul, but I'm trying to see where he caught the player. The back leg didn't catch him, and the front leg didn't catch him. So I didn't understand him rolling off the pitch. I didn't get it.
Same.
It could have finished 0-0 if the referees wanted to be biased.
True.
But well done, refs. This week.
Question for the man: do you think teams aren't scared of City after 3 in a row and the treble? Do you think guys have to win? Is not? Nah, I'll be honest, bro. I don't think teams are not going to be scared to play City that quick. I don't think so. But I think with the managers, if you look at the managers of each team and stuff like that, some of them seem a little bit more ambitious within their club to do a bit more. They don't seem like they want to just turn up and only sit back. The ones who are scared are normally the bottom of the table, but Luton, if you're at home with them, they don't care, so they'll try it. That's why they tried it against Arsenal, tried it against Liverpool, Tottenham. They play pretty well against them as well. And I don't think their City team's complacent because some of the players wasn't there, some were. But you just get found out, innit, man? Like Pep, like he's not going to be perfect all the time. And to be honest, bro, the season's still young, bro. Like they can still win the league. I don't think they're going to. I think they were going to anyway. Yeah. So season's still young. I think the biggest thing for City is if you drop points against a team that you're not expected to drop points against, and then how are you in the big games? And normally City in the big games, they come out on top for most of the season. When you look back at the results, you have to play people twice, home and away. City normally probably have the best of that. Liverpool, when we won the league, we had the best of it. But so far this season, They've drawn against Chelsea. They've drawn against Spurs. They drew against Liverpool. They lost
And
to
they
Villa,
lost to Arsenal.
and they lost to Arsenal. So in the top 6,
Have they played Man United? Sorry.
yeah, they beat them on it.
Oh, they beat them. Okay.
So yeah, in the top 6-ish, they've really got like one victory. I mean, it's hard to say the top 6 because it keeps changing, but that top group of teams, including Newcastle and Villa with Brighton and that, they've not done that good. They probably won less than 50%. So that can be a problem. We'll see in it because their home form still whatever it is, but don't know, man. Don't know. It's interesting. But what I don't want the narrative is for people in the league. Someone goes, if Arsenal go win the league or Liverpool go win the league, or what? I'm not trying to hear this. Oh, well, are we only? I can't remember who said it. Are we only doing good because City's playing rubbish? That's ridiculous, bro. Like that's not fair to say on our team, bro. We're playing well, bro. That's nothing to do with City, bro. Because we only have to play them twice. You know what I mean? Oh, is Arsenal doing well because City's doing rubbish? No, they're doing well because they're doing well, bro. Like that. You know what I mean? So, this is the UN's things, yeah. And then which player now in the world we go into get based on Liverpool budget, or which player you have in mind that are attainable in January or summer?
It's a great question. I don't actually. We got the preview show for the Crystal Palace one. Give me till then. I'll think about it. But I don't really have a player in mind. You're right, based on budget, availability in January, because for you trying to buy anyone's player in January, bro, unless there's like a release clause or unless there's a pre-agreement, that price is going to be madness.
Yeah, agreed. I don't think Liverpool spending more than 40 million in January. If they spend any, they won't spend more than 40.
And then that's if they think defensively they might need more players there.
Agreed.
But yeah, give me till then. Let me think about it, man. In terms of because we do need, and I don't think there's a lot of them around. To be fair, bro. From a creative standpoint, I don't think there's a lot. You got like the wingers, the wing forward type ones, or like a central attacking midfielder. Not be any.
Honestly said, question: you got only these 5 options to be Salah's understudy. Bakayoko, Bowen, Buemo, Adeyemi, or Elise.
Elise.
Yeah. Elise. I wanted Bowen at the team before, but I wanted him there while Salah was there. Because I thought that's a person that if Salah gets subbed off for Bowen with 30 minutes left, he'll still cause problems. And yeah, it would have been the choice between Adeyemi and Elise anyway, but I think Elise fits the profile a little bit better. So yeah. And good age as well. Will Darwin score 20 league goals at 20? I'm guessing it's 20 league goals, isn't it?
He needs 16 now. So he's on 4, right? 4 league goals. So he needs 16 more.
Yeah, but you said at home.
Oh, is it at home? At home.
Oh, that's a mad question still.
So we need 8. So basically 20 and 18 then we need.
Yeah, I'm not expecting, man. That's great. Yeah. Bro, I'm not expecting anyone to do that. 20 goals at home. If you just said 20 goals, safe. But at home,
you can. I feel like there might be a purple patch coming through.
Yeah, but how many goals has he got at home at the moment? Because if that's what I'm saying. If you left the home part, I'd say yeah. But the fact that you've made it specific to home is like, does any player in the Prem do that? Score 20 goals at home?
Well, Haaland might have to be.
Yeah, him, but
he might have. Yeah, he might have.
I don't even think Harry Kane done that.
I feel this season he's going to get a number of goals, but I feel like it's going to be a contribution between goals and assists.
I think so too. I think there'll be a goal rush at some point this season though, where he just goes back-to-back games. He'll score a hat-trick and then there'll be a few games when he scores back-to-back. I think. I just want him to do well, man. I'll be honest, bro. I just want to win the league, bro. I couldn't give a shit who scores the most goals, man. I know everyone wants to do this. This man has to score 20 and has to score this, but realistically, it doesn't matter. If the goals are spread out and we win something, who cares, man? It means that we just got a better team in it and not better individuals, so it'll be interesting. But let's see any more questions. Oh, yeah, 6 here. Wait, okay. Question: what do you think of the idea the Premier League introduces sin bins next season? I think it stinks, bro.
Stupid, bro.
You know how immature of grown men to want to send man off for 2 minutes, bro. You've been naughty, sit on the naughty step, and you can come back on in a minute.
Man off the damn pitch, bro. That's it. He's off, man.
So what man going to start dishing out orange cards and that, bro?
Yeah, I think you're just trying to complicate a game that doesn't need a lot of complication. It's already complicated enough because I don't even understand like Jules no more. Like,
Yeah,
because
they
I'm
don't even tell
watching.
us the actual rules for anything, bruv.
Yeah,
Is it deliberate handball or not deliberate handball? Because most people don't deliberately handball it, bruv. So it's just a stupid thing, bruv. And also ends if you run towards the ball, yeah, and it hits your elbow, how the fuck am I supposed to know if you did it deliberately, bruv? How much? Oh, his action. They tried it with Zuma last night, bruv. And obviously they didn't give the penalty in the end, but they're like, oh, he's leant towards the ball, and he's just like, yo, I leant with my shoulder and my chest, bro. Like, what you want me to do? Because if you're a little man with small biceps and that, it's a handball. If you're a bit taller than that,
yeah,
yeah, doesn't. So it's a bit weird. But I think the Simbins, I'm with ends. There's some stuff in the game that was needed because you're just getting too much stuff wrong. The best thing they've ever done was Hawkeye, bro. That was the best thing they've ever done because that was just stupid that we didn't have that early. The next thing they need to do is get the automated offsides and what they use in the Champions League. It's easy. The guy on the pitch can still do his job because he's still needed. It's just that if he's unsure about something, they can check that. And then I don't really care VAR, whatever, in it. Because if you take the other two away, VAR is only like there to catch people who punch man in the stomach when they're not looking or something, bro.
Can I ask you?
Yeah.
Do you think the linesmen will be made redundant in the next maybe 5 years? Because at the moment, you really need a linesman on the pitch, bro. Like,
the problem you have is it's how so the automated offsides are picked up because someone's flagged in the first place or someone scored.
No, but what I mean, they check the VAR stuff anyway. So even if we don't necessarily use the automated one, the VAR will still be in place. So we still check every goal for offside. Yeah. So what the linesman job on the pitch obviously is to help the referee out, making sure like if there's anything I miss, bro, if you see any little tussles or jewels, let me know. And then before the linesman, his job was to make sure offsides are called correctly. But now we got the man that can look at a situation after the fact. We can look at situations off the ball. That's what the linesmen were there to do. And we got the situation when we stop a man from the offside thing. What is the job of the linesman now, bro? Like, what? Like, is he just getting paid? Like, because if I'm looking at it from a business standpoint, right, I'm paying a man to do a job that I don't need to pay him to do because I've already got the technology and other refs sitting down doing the same job.
You could be right. I mean, they are used as the fourth official, so them alerting something is still needed. But as the actual offside, probably not. They do need it because remember before they brought in the VAR, they had the guy behind the goal in it. They had the fourth official behind the goal in Europa League and stuff like that. He's just there to catch stuff out. So you best have just put him in the same spot without the flag and just give him a walkie-talkie, bro, and just say, "Yo, ref."
Yeah.
Best off doing that. But you might be right because the one thing they were needed for, they're fucking up on now, and it's not their fault. They have to stick to the rules. Is you see how late they flag stuff now, which really should stop players getting injured because there's it. Should I like run as fast as I can and burn my lungs here to try and slide tackle this guy, last ditch tackle? Well, I'm gonna do it because I don't know he's offside. If I knew he was offside, I wouldn't bother, would I? And that's why Virgil's mad every week at them, bro.
Yeah, bro. Is that
so? If they're not gonna flag early,
flag, bro. Bro. And that's why Virgil was mad because he's like, I know the line is perfect, and it's not like we're catching a man from his toe. We're catching a man by his whole body. You can see he's offside. We know he's offside. Flag it, bro, and stop making us have to sprint. Like you said the other day, in it, like Tsimikas nearly kicked off Kelleher's whole chin, bro.
Whole chin, bro.
Bro, like we had to be like, bro, like.
and that's the thing with them referees not being high level athletes, and I know they got good fitness level because they have to keep it. But if you ain't played the game properly, and some might, then it's like they don't understand, bro. I'm willing to pull my hamstring to save my team here, but don't let me pull my hamstring and I get up and you're like, I was offside anyway. We're going to be pissed, bro.
Bro. God knows why, bro.
Remember when that famous John Terry tackle when he done the diving header in front of man's boot, bro? Can you imagine if he did that and then there was like, didn't need to do that, still he was offside. Like, yes, you just could have flagged early, bro. I don't.
Yes, you could have just let. So now God cussed in hospital and lost 2 teeth. Yeah, all right.
Crazy,
Safe,
bro.
Safe linesman. Safe.
Do you remember the idiot? Oh yeah, me and Enzo were talking about this the other day. They used to do one-on-ones, man. Yeah, man. He looked shit because I can't lie. He looked shit because they were shit.
Be
You know what I
cold
mean?
in this day and age, because there's some cold ballers, bro. So it'd be mad
Yeah,
still.
Well, it's going to be cold for Liverpool because you won't be able to score past us. You ain't get past Alisson, bro. You're going to have to ross it from us. Good luck trying to get past him, bro. I think Todd
If they
Bowley's
did, if
pushing
they
it.
sent.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're just saying I think Todd Bowley's pushing the American system. Listen, there's nothing wrong with Todd Bowley trying to impose stuff because it's his right to just say something anyway. He doesn't have any power, bro. So if they want to listen to him, that's their problem, not his. So, you know what I mean? If you're from America or if you're from a different country and you only know a certain way, they come here and then they're confused about why certain things ain't like that. I think from the entertainment aspect and the hospitality aspect, the American style is probably better. But when it comes to like the actual sport, bro, don't try and Americanize our sport, bro, because it gets real silly, bro. Yeah, I mean, because obviously I'm an NFL fan on that, bro. Obviously, the man you can just dash a flag on the pitch, bro, to stop. If you see the foul, just fucking throw the flag on there. Check it, bro.
Honestly, he's cooking Salah, bro. Man, Salah would just run into the keeper with his. I wouldn't. Who would you send out? So what I was thinking earlier before I rudely interrupted. So sorry, bro. But what I was saying is, who would you, from a centre back, if they go right, no goalkeeper in goal, but you have to dribble past. Yeah, you have to go past the centre back before you can shoot. You can't just shoot open and then shoot. You have to go past him. And they say they do the box that you have to get past him, get into the 18. You can only shoot when you get in the 18.
Sound like FIFA practice session and that. Listen,
yeah, it'll be cold.
Number one, Virgil's a problem for you, bro. Instantly, bro. Man City's going to use Carl Walker as their centre back, so you can't run past him. So it's just.
Oh shit, bro. That'll be mad still.
I'll tell you that this is fucked up. Yeah, I'm not trying to cook him in that, bro. If you try to use Maguire, bro, I'm cooking him, bro. There's just that, bro.
Yeah, he can't turn, bro. Little shimmy shake, missing.
Yeah. So it'd be interesting still.
If we had that moment and you have to go 1v1 against the goalkeeper, what Liverpool player are you choosing?
If it's
you have to do it's a penalty, but you do have to do the 1v1 team.
If the temperature's good outside,
yeah,
Diaz. If it's cold, don't use Diaz because he's not interested, bro. I don't know, definitely not Salah. He's bottom of the list. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I might use Matip or Doak, bro.
Do you know who I might use? I might one of the midfielders, maybe Szoboszlai or Gravenberch. They'll be. I think they'll drop man out with a mad skill.
Jota could mash man up though with his dribbling.
Jota as well, yeah. But it's mad though. If that's the rule, man is saying Salah's bottom of the list.
That's Salah's bottom of the list, bro. He's behind Alisson, bro. Nah, because we've seen Alisson Cruyff turn people when they try to run at him, bro. Salah ain't Cruyff turning no one, bro.
Over their strikers' head.
You know what's crazy, bro? I know we're laughing at it, but he went from being the best dribbler in the league, bro, dribbling past people, to like one of the worst, bro. That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, no.
It actually can still dribble. That's wrong. But dribbling past people and if you give him the ball over the top and he has to dribble, he dribbles cold, bro. But the other stuff, bro. I'm trying to think from the other teams who would be a problem. Oh, I don't want to
1v1 against a goalkeeper.
Martinelli, bro. Yeah, and Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, he's a problem as well.
Foden.
Wait,
his dribbling is mad, bro. Fucking hell,
bro. What did they throw it up? What days was 1v1, man? Roll it into you and then you touch and then play.
Yeah, so I think I can't remember if it was. I think it was halfway between. It was on the outside of the box. They just give it to the attacker first, and then the goalkeeper can't move until he gets to a certain spot, and then he has to whatever in it. But
that's where he wants to go.
Yeah. The amount of ones they missed, though, you would think that like
it's because you're thinking scoop it, chip it. You're trying, can I bend it round him? There's so many different things, bro. It's mad.
Yeah, man will get shoot. Yeah, De Bruyne will just shoot. He just shoot. Yeah, Jota's called out that still. Jota, Diaz, even Cody, even Szoboszlai before. Yeah. Anthony, he just been around and.
You're saying just on the spot, bro.
Are we in a place in football in the Premier League anyway where people who are deemed as really good at doing something just can't do it, bro? Because jokes aside, Anthony's not been at Man U that long, And I think you know what it is? It's the price tags, and the price tags have made everyone lose their mind.
I said, bro, the price tags were lower, bro. And remember, no player said, "Oh, I'm worth this." You know, every player.
Yeah, exactly. So it's crazy still. That Doku will go past the defender, but he'll break someone's window. Big up Marianne. How is Ten Hag manager? It's for the previous month, innit? Unbeaten. I think four wins. Yeah, 5 wins, 4 wins and a draw might be.
Marie, that's I did the whole feelings thing where I'm like, oh, he's the dead manager. Why? Yeah, in that month. It's done because of that month. He was on form. His team was on form still.
Yeah, man. Well, big up everyone in the chat, man. Leave it there. Big up Psychedelic. Didn't see you. Big up, man. I love the Hangover show. Keeps cooking. I know. Big up, man. Love for the love. Yeah, man. Big up to everyone who came over, man. Hangover week, midweek, and that. See, man, them in the space trying to copy my show. It's not on.
Yeah,
it's not on. It's not on, bro. And I got ideas for days, man. Just pay me and I'll give you an idea, bro. Even if I don't like you, bro, it's business. But don't do the robbery thing because you've tried it twice now, and you failed the first time. So don't do it.
Consistency in it. You have to, if you're gonna steal it, be consistent with it.
Yeah, man. It's just like, come on, bro. Don't make stuff so obvious as well. Like, don't wait for me to schedule something and then minutes after, then you've decided to copy the show in it. You know what I mean? Because this is twice in the same week, bro. It's twice in the same week, bro. Like, on the calling show, you saw that by the time the end of the calling show came, me and Enz let everybody in the calling show. And forgive me, my man's name, I can't remember his name still, but he wanted to debate with G and all that stuff.
Carl.
I said on the spot, you know what? Me and Enz will go to the drawing board and that, man, and we'll make a proper debate show where we can do this and all that. The day after the thumbnail debate. All right. You was in the chat. I know you was in the chat. Even if you don't comment, I know you're there, innit? All right, leave it, blah, blah. Man, everyone knows I do the Hangover show. Go around up in the way. Oh, all of a sudden, man want to do the... Just leave me alone, bruv. You know what I mean? If I mash up your whole channel, bruv, and I don't make threats to look like, bruv, I swear to God. I got YouTube reps, bruv, so don't make me start copyrighting up your whole channel, bruv. Get out of there with 3 strikes, bruv. And I'll do it too, bruv, because I'm petty, bruv. Oh, Red for Life, you're right, bruv. All right, well, you got 2 minutes, people, man. Stink of the week, let's go, bruv. My stinkers, Man City, go.
Fuck's sake. I'm gonna have to give someone different. Newcastle. No, sorry, Trippier. Not Newcastle. Trippier. That's my stinker of the week. This man had $100,000 bet on. He's definitely making bets against his own team because you do not, I say, do not make the same mistake twice in the game, bro, and don't learn from it. And then for the third goal, you decide, I'll just, leave everyone on side because I thought Beto was on offside, bro. And I'm like, how's this man free just to turn? And then they did the line. I'm like, oh, so you just switched off completely. I don't know. Someone said something to him in the stands, bro. But yeah, Trippier is stink of the week, bro.
Yeah, big up, bro. Nah, man, this one is foolishness, bro. It's not like I'm scared to say it. I'll call man out all the time and that, bro. But I'm giving them one more chance, bro. One more chance, bro. If I see any more foolishness, allow it, bro. You know what I mean? I don't even talk to people anymore. You can just speak to my reps on it, bro. Speak to the man them who still speak to you and go, listen, I know that Savage has got a show and that, but do you think you'll mind if I do this? You know what happened? If you say that to me, I'm going to say, do your business in it. Just don't copy my shit, bro. Don't do word for word in it. Because I don't own football, bro. I don't own football roundup shows, bro. You know what I mean? People do Premier Leagues and all that. But I know in this space when I'm talking what man are doing, bro, and I ain't an idiot, bro. Or we can have a YouTube boxing match, bro. Whoever wins gets to cut. In fact, if I have a YouTube boxing match, if you win, I'll delete all my channels, bro. See how confident I am, because man ain't beating me up, bro. Yeah, Trippier. Red for Life said City stunk up the place. Gomez looks...
Whoa. Wolf, that's the third time, bro. I see it in the comments that you left as well. Relax, man. Jesus Christ. Remember what I said, Sam, man? Don't wait for the one game,
Yeah.
One game.
Man said Gomez fall over in that, and but okay. The reason why I keep freezing because I'm like, yo, because of football, I schedule everything around football in it because they've done the couple of games and then there's another game. I'm just remembering that weekend in it, Crystal Palace. En's got the preview today at some point, probably around 2 minutes. You said half an hour. So yeah, guys, everyone in this chat now is already scheduled.
Yeah, it's up. It's always.
People in the chat now, do me a favor in it. I know you're all subscribed to Ends already. Just make sure the notification bell's on, just in case you're doing something, so it pops up. Also, when you go to the notification bell, you click on it. There's a thing what says personalize in it, so you can make sure it's dead set on, bro. Because these men are trying to do all the shadow thing and all the shadow ban thing, and it's absolutely ridiculous, bro. We can see it a mile off now that's what's happening. So, yeah, guys, do that. Are you doing the watch along? It's Sunday, isn't it?
Saturday, 12:30.
The game that's shit. They moved us off. I forgot, bro.
Yeah, bro.
All right, Saturday, 12:30.
Apparently, there's a rule as well, bro, that you shouldn't play. There should be a gap, especially around the winter time. You shouldn't play at 12:30. Apparently, there's a rule. So I don't know.
Well, you didn't watch along.
I want to, but I don't know if I can be bothered. No, I am gonna do it. No, I don't know. It's Crystal Palace, man. It's one of them, bro. It's one of them games, yo. I'm like, Crystal Palace is a game I like to watch with my emotions in check. So I have to watch it either on my own, and then I can relax, and then whatever the result is, I can.
Have you thought about doing what I used to do on this channel when it was called something else, bro? But you thought about if you don't want to do watch alongs, about just leaving your camera on, just doing a reaction video instead of the watch along.
Oh, so just reacting to the actual.
Yeah, no. So while the game's on,
I don't know. Don't give out to because you never know who's watching.
No. This is everyone. Everyone does it anyway.
Okay, cool.
Everyone does it anyway, bro. I mean, if people ain't doing thingies, though, in fact, actually, no one does do it. Everyone does it live. Yeah, forget about it. Forget I said anything, bro. It's not important, bro. It's not important. I just remembered that the people don't do it. That guy chops it up in it and makes it look like they do it. So
exactly, bro. Bro,
but,
what are you doing?
So my charger.
Yeah, you plugged it in there, bro. Sorry, bro. Jesus.
No, don't be sorry, bro. Big old little man still. But yeah, been active content of the weekend. Someone asked me if I do SmackDown reviews earlier. Big up to whoever asked that. I can't remember who asked, but you did. No, but the reason why I don't, because I've been doing the Raw live ones. As you can tell, Liverpool's playing at 12:30, bro. So I don't have no time. Because it's like, even though I watch SmackDown live, it finishes at 3:00 in the morning. I'm not doing the review straight after. So then I have to do it when I get up. But when I get up, I'll go gym and do my work. And then by the time my work's done, Liverpool play. And then the player ratings on after that. So, yeah. I don't want to commit to something that I can't commit to. You know, I tell everyone, oh, yeah, come and join the... And then I just don't do it because then I look like a dickhead, bro. So, yeah.
I prefer the live ones, though, bro. I can't even lie because then I can engage in the conversation.
Yeah. A lot of people do still. And I think people are starting to like the Raw ones as well. It actually helps me out a little bit because I can just throw the reaction on TikTok and then do the live one after, and it's pretty better anyway. So, but yeah, man, keep that. Any more content coming through, just check out, just look on the channels and you'll see it scheduled if there's anything new that we're going to do, or check the community posts and that, bruv. Love for the love of everyone who came along and that, bruv. Next Hangover show will be on Monday, I guess. Yeah. And then the midweek games next week as well.
No, so there's no Premier League games until the weekend because we got Europa League. So it'll be Champions League and Europa League.
Yeah. Maybe if I speak, I'm in trouble. I know what I was about to say then. Let me just not talk anymore, bruv. Because there's moles in the chat, bruv. You know the one when you can see 11 man talking, but there's one person who ain't saying anything. I know who that person is, bruv. Anyway. Big up to everyone in the chat. Been emotional, man. But we'll be back tomorrow. Oh, we'll be back in 20 minutes. In fact, what the fuck are you talking about, bruv?
Yes,
sir. Savage, Endsman TV. Yeah, man. We out. Peace.